of the earth. You see, smile. We're in the light. We can see who we are now.
That's
We're the
right.
Israelites. Playing upon table. We're the lights. We're the light to the Gentiles, man. They look to us for style, for everything. But wait, if the people that are destroyed, that went a slave ship, how can they terminate all the fashion, all the styles, all the music, all the dancing, all the cooking? They learn everything from us. But wait, we went into slavery though. We shouldn't know anything. We call ourselves black. So even with that, let me get Romans 11:1. Right? Because the Lord never cast us away. Bring up precept.
This is Ecclesiasticus chapter 17 and verse 17. For in the divisions of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people.
So in the divisions of the nations, the Lord divided the nations. He set a ruler over every people. The so-called Chinese man, he has his ruler. The so-called white man, he has his ruler. Right? Read.
But Israel is the Lord's portion.
But who?
But Israel is the Lord's portion.
For us, the Israelites, is the Lord's portion. Right? Where it is
Right.
inheritance. Right? Right?
Right.
That's it. Bring out a precept.
First Chronicles, chapter 16, verse 13.
Right.
How ye seed of Israel, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen one.
His children of who?
His children of Jacob, his chosen
So
one.
sister, we're the chosen ones, right? The children of Jacob, his chosen ones. Read that again for the top king. I don't think the sister heard.
This is First Chronicles, chapter 16, and verse 13.
Right.
How ye seed of Israel, his servant, ye children of Jacob, his chosen one.
And we're the children of Jacob, his chosen ones. Right?
Right.
We're not like everyone else. We're the chosen ones. You know I got to match that precept with Isaiah 54:1. You know that. You know I got it. Right? His chosen ones, man. We're the Lord's chosen ones. You so-called blacks, you so-called Hispanics, you so-called Native Americans are the Lord's chosen ones.
Right.
Right?
Isaiah 44:1. Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, who am I chosen.
And Israel, whom I have chosen. Sister, get the sister number. Get a number. We got to link up. You can go your own way and you never see us again. You have to get a number, get the contacts. Right? No point us edifying and you ain't got no one to call. Read that again from the top.
Isaiah 44:1.
Sister in the brown, I love your jacket. Come in the word of the Lord, sister. I love your jacket. Come in the word of the Lord, sister. You see that? It's not for everyone, sister. The Lord only wants what he wants. Right? I can give her a compliment. She still wants stop. Excuse me, sister. You believe in the Lord? Can you see we're living the last days? You know you don't need all that makeup on. You know you're a daughter of Zion. You know you got to cover up your body and wear a dress and be modest. You ain't got to show all your bum. You ain't got to do that. What man wants a woman showing off all her bum? Put some clothes on, sister. Right? She ain't have one answer. We'll praise the Most High. Right?
Isaiah 44:1.
Read.
Yet now hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen.
And Israel, whom I have chosen. The Lord chose Israel, the Israelites.
That's right.
He didn't choose everyone else. He's praying upon tables, right? So let me get Leviticus 21:5 for the brother in the green hood.
Leviticus.
Get you some script. We ain't forgot about you, brother. We ain't forgot about you. Come on. We'll praise the Most High.
Leviticus.
And that's what we love. We love humble brothers, man. Right? The meek shall inherit the earth. The humble brothers. Read.
Leviticus 21:5. Thou
Brother.
shalt not make boldness upon
Brother,
thy head.
get read. You believe in the Lord? You believe in the Bible? 2 minutes if you do. Thumbs up. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You see that?
Thou shalt not make boldness upon their heads.
So the Lord said we can't shave our head bald. Like the pharaohs and the little ponytail. We can't shave it off our head bald. Right?
Neither shall they shave off the corners of their
And
beards.
we can't shave off the corners of our beard. We keep the beard. Manly. The Lord said that. We didn't say that.
There's no way for my just take it out.
All praise to the Most High. As long as you're not shaving,
Yeah,
that's the main thing. As long as you're not shaving it off.
Shave on it, yeah, short. I don't like to leave it.
Yeah, don't cut into the line. Don't bar into the line. Just leave it to grow out. Read.
Nor make any cuttings in their flesh.
And we can't make no cuttings in the flesh. What does that sound like, brother? Modern day terms. Cuttings in the flesh. Modern day terms. Let me get Leviticus 9.
Tattoos.
Yeah, you got it. Drop that. You got it. No tattoos.
You can like do it as well.
Yeah, we can't get no tattoos. But some people used to cut themselves for the dead.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah, some people you can't even do that either. The Lord said you can't do that, but that's not hard. That's easy, isn't it? As Israelites, right? So let me get the book of Leviticus 11:7. You don't eat swine, you don't eat pork. You don't eat pork. We're gonna find out what you can eat in the water.
I was on the non-pork list in primary school.
We're praising the Most High, right? The Lord said we can't eat these things, man, right?
You're from Birmingham?
I was gonna say that, you know. Yeah.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 7. And the swine, though he divided the hoof,
So the pork, though he divided the hoof,
and be cloven-footed,
right?
yet he cheweth not the cud.
He don't properly digest his food.
He is unclean to you.
He is what?
He's unclean to
So
you.
the pig can't eat it. Plain up on table, can't eat it. We don't eat it anyway. Read on.
Of their flesh shall he not eat, and their carcass shall he not touch. They are unclean to you.
Can't even touch the dead pig. Bacon. If it's in the ice and whatnot, can't pick it up. Can't touch it. Right? It's unclean to you. Right? Read on.
These shall he eat of all in the waters,
So this is the waters now. We're gonna find out what
whatsoever
you can eat within the
hath
waters.
fins
Right?
and scales.
Read that again.
These shall he eat of all in the waters,
Whatsoever has been
Now
concealed
what has been scales in the
in the
waters
seas,
and in the seas?
and in
What
the
has been
rivers,
scales? Sister,
them
what
shall you
has been
eat.
scales? Sister. What has fins and scales in the waters?
Shark.
Fins and scales. Fins and scales.
Skin.
Fins and scales. Fins and scales in the waters and in the seas. And normally when you go, what's this? You go fishing. So it's the fish. That's fins and scales.
Now I'm
Fish.
talking what fish?
Oh, you're trying to name the different fish. So you can have red brim. What else? Snapper. What else? Yellow tail as well. Silver. Fins and scales. Right? Right? But if you want to get in deep with it, yeah, it's a whole octopus. Right. So anyway, you'll get around like-minded brothers and they'll edify you what you can eat, specifically the fish and whatnot. But for now, you just have the red brim and the plain fishes and the cod and stuff like that. It's plain fishes, we don't know too much about it. It is what it is, right? So let me get numbers 15 and 37.
No mackerel though.
No mackerel.
No mackerel.
What's in mackerel?
No, it ain't got scale. Yeah. And I used to eat that thinking it was okay. But we find out mackerel now. So I know most people. Yeah.
Let me get numbers 15 and 37.
Numbers 15, verse 27. And the Lord spake unto Moses,
So
saying,
brother, the Lord spake unto Moses saying,
Speak unto the children of
Speak
Israel,
unto who?
Speak unto the children of Israel.
He's speaking to you, brother.
And
He says,
bid them,
Okay.
and bid them,
And command
that
them.
they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations.
Now you see every brother up here has got fringes on. We got fringes on. We're royal. We're not like these other people, right? These people are dogs, man. We're not like them. The Lord said fringes. The Israelites should wear fringes. Read.
And that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
And every man up here has got different covered fringes, but
Right.
we've all got a ribbon of blue, which represents royalty, set apartness. We're not like everyone else, right? Read.
And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may know, that ye may look upon it, and remember all the commandments of the Lord, and do them.
So, you see that? We look upon our fringes and remember all the commandments of the Lord and do them.
That's right.
A brother might say to you, let's go to a party, man. There's a big party in Brumtown. Friday night. But wait, the Sabbath day is from Friday night to Saturday night. We said, look, this is the only time, you know, you give me enough girl there, you might make a bit of money, but you're thinking, hold on, you've got your fringes on. It's a Sabbath day. What do you do now? Do you go or do you don't go?
I'm not really into.
You don't go then, but why don't you go? Because you got your fringes on. Right? Anything you like doing, all your pleasures, you put off on the Sabbath day. Right? Let me get
That's
Exodus
right.
20 and 8. Put off all our
And
pleasures on the 8th.
that
on the
ye
Sabbath.
seek not after your own hearts and your own eyes, after which ye used to go a whoring.
And that's what we do, man. Our own eyes, we used to go a whoring, man. So when we see a nice woman now, maybe Northern tribe that's coming down, we don't look at her eyes and look for her beauty. Right?
Look within.
Right. And there's one coming up. Edit. So let me get the rest of the scripture. Edify the brother, man. Right? Edify the brother.
Exodus 20 and 8.
Right.
Remember the Sabbath
What did
day.
the Lord say?
Remember the Sabbath day.
What did the Most High say?
Remember the Sabbath
So
day.
today's the Sabbath day. The Lord said, remember. Right? This is for us. Remember, because remember back then they knew the Sabbath day. So this is for us. All things were written for our learning. You knew we might forget. You know,
That's right.
remember the Sabbath day.
To keep it holy.
The what?
To keep it holy.
Keep the Sabbath day set apart, brother. You can't do everything you want to do on the Sabbath day. I'm not saying you do it, but other people that just come into the truth, they might not know. Oh, maybe it's a Sabbath day, I might be able to cook. You can't cook on the Sabbath day. You can't work on the Sabbath day. It's a holy day. It's a rest day. Read.
No cooking, no cleaning.
Right.
6 days shall thou labor and do all thy
So
work.
we got 6 days to labor and do all our work.
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy
But
God.
the what?
But the 7th day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy
So
God.
when's the Sabbath day, brother? When's the Sabbath day?
Me personally, I don't know.
It's Saturday. It's the last day of the week. Saturday's the last day.
Saturday.
Saturday's the last day of the week. So it's from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset is the last day of the week. Right, read okay?
In it thou shalt not do any work.
So on the Sabbath day we can't do no work. Sister, we're upping for you, no sister in the rucksack, the North Waist rucksack, we're upping for you to teach you, you're not a black woman. Repent as an Israelite. Right? Read on.
In it thou shalt not do any work.
So on the Sabbath day we can't do no work. We have to rest on the Sabbath day. Right?
Thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy
So
gate.
no one in the house, if you got cattle, can't do no work on the Sabbath day. It's a rest day. Who wants to
Right.
work? It's 365 days, 7 days a week, no rest. I don't want to do that. I know you don't want to do that. So the Lord loved us so much, He gave us a rest day, which is a Sabbath day. Shabbat
right.
in the Hebrew, Shabbat. Right? Bring it up, please.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 12. Moreover also I gave them my Sabbath to be a sign between me and them.
You see that the Lord gave us His Sabbath to be a sign between me and them, between Him and us, right?
That they may know that I am the Lord that sanctifies them.
The Lord cleanses us, sanctifies us, right? So it's for our good, man, to
That's
be
right.
sanctified, to be cleansed on the Sabbath day, right? To be set apart, rest. You got your sandwiches, you have your sandwiches on the Sabbath day. You don't burn no fire on the Sabbath day. It's a rest day.
Right.
You don't work on the Sabbath day. You don't accept no money on the Sabbath day, right? So let me get Nehemiah 13 and 19. So the fringes, brother, you can get them from SD or you can get them from Amazon. And it's not hard. You put it on your vest top, your t-shirts, or whatever. As long as you got it on your garment. That's it. And it's not hard. Right? We don't listen to what these other nations think. Why? Because the Lord said we're above them. They're beneath us. But the only reason why we're going through now is because what? We broke the agreement, the covenant with the Most High, so He sent us on slave ships. Right? Which is in Deuteronomy 28 and 68. Have you read that, brother? The slave ship in about, okay, so you know. So bring that up. Bring that scripture up. Let's go. No. Nehemiah 29. 30. Yeah, okay. You said you read that, but let's look at it. We're going to get some curses for you in a minute, yeah? To show that our
Nehemiah.
people went through the same thing.
Chapter 13, verse 19. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark,
So when
before
it
the
began
Sabbath,
to be dark before the Sabbath, the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark before the Sabbath, what happened?
I commanded that the gates should be shut, and charged that they should not open until after the Sabbath.
See that? Charge the gate to be shut, but it shouldn't be open until after the Sabbath. There's a time in Nehemiah.
Concerning when trades with other nations, and I'm sure that's
Yes. The bear. What's that? Nehemiah 10 and 31. Read that again for the top. But that's going into that because they used to come to us and say, "Oh, come by." But Nehemiah said, "No, I command the gates to be shut right before the sun went down on the Sabbath, so no one can have no temptations to buy on the Sabbath or sell on the Sabbath or even trade." Right? You got it.
Nehemiah 10 and 31. And if any people of the land bring wares or any victuals
Right.
on the Sabbath day
Any
to sell,
merchandise on the Sabbath day to sell,
that we would not buy of it
That
of
we
them.
would not.
That we would not buy of it of them.
You won't buy it off of them.
On the Sabbath
If a
day.
man come to you now you know when the Sabbath day is from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, he tries to sell you something. What are you gonna do, bro? You're not gonna buy it from them, innit?
I don't know what
Read on.
but I trust you.
That we will not buy it from them. Read on, me. That we will not buy it from them.
But that we will not buy of them on the Sabbath day or on the holy day.
Or on a holy day.
That we would leave the 7th year and the exaction of every debt.
Right. So we got holy days, brothers. We got the fast. We got fast days. No, we got feast days. We got holy days, and we got the Sabbath day. The Sabbath day is above all, the holiest day. Let me get Genesis 1 and 5. Bring that. So now we understand why it was done in Nehemiah 13:9.
Genesis 1 and 5. And Yahweh called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and the evening and the morning were the first day.
The evening and the morning were the first day, right? So from sundown to sundown. That's what I said for you, from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset. Because how can the day start at 12 o'clock in the night? But this is what this wicked place tells us. The beginning of the day is from 12 o'clock, midnight. But it tells you midnight, not the beginning of the day. So this man's craftiness, it changes the times, but now we know the times, because the Lord called us out of darkness into
That's
what?
right.
His marvelous light.
That's right.
So you can see now, you know, from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, it's a Sabbath day, right? And even when you look in the calendar, you see Saturday is the last day of the week. Sunday is the first day of the week, right? So let me get that in Nehemiah 39.
Nehemiah chapter 13, verse 19. And it came to pass that when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark,
So when the gates of Jerusalem began to be dark,
before the Sabbath,
right?
I commanded that the gates should be shut and charged that they should not be
So I
opened.
commanded that the gates should be shut and commanded it shouldn't be open. So now we understand the Sabbath day is a holy day. We have to keep it holy, right? So today is the Sabbath day, and that's why Nehemiah said that.
And some of my servants said I at the gates, and there should be no burden that brought in to the Sabbath day.
And we can't bring no burdens on the Sabbath day. Not of our mind, not physically, not spiritually. We can't bring no burden on the Sabbath day. It's a rest day, it's a holy day, right?
Right.
So you got any questions, bro?
I used to about a couple years ago. I used to watch camps.
Yeah, different camps. Yeah, made a lot of names. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so you know already, you got the, okay. So what are you doing about the fringes then? I've got to ask, like, if you've been watching many camps,
It's funny, I'm just
you say that? Let me get Sirach camps. Let me get James 1 and 22. Because now you know, brother, you have to make haste. You have to be quick to come back to the Most High. Right. Not everyone gets to see. You see how many people call in and they don't want to hear it. They've been blinded. Like that. The Lord has put a blind on them. Or he makes it like it's like talking rubbish to them.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5, verse 7. Make no tarry to turn to the Lord.
What the Lord say?
Make no tarry to turn to the
But
Lord.
we can't wait to turn to the Lord. We have to be quick. Get our fringes, get a Bible, get a apocrypha, and come to the Lord. Even if you're at home for now and you're still getting built up in the spirit, you have to have the attire on, the righteous attire on. Right? Read.
Hey, put not off from day to day,
And we can't put off from day to day, man. Right?
for suddenly shall the rod of the Lord come forth.
So suddenly the wrath of the Lord is going to come forth. We can put it off and say, you know what, yeah, I'll get my fringes tomorrow. Right? I'll get my Bible another day. The wrath of the Lord is going to come forth.
And
Right?
in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
And in our security, when we're at home watching Netflix, the Lord's going to come and destroy those that don't want to listen. That's what the Lord said. It's high time for us to wake now up out of sleep. It's paraphrasing. Right? Read on.
And perish in the day of vengeance.
And perish in the day of vengeance. Vengeance is of the Lord. Vengeance is the Lord. It's not us. In the day of vengeance. So we have to make haste to come back to the Most High. Right? Bring everything.
119 and 59. I thought on my ways
And we have to think on our ways.
and turn my feet unto thy testimonies.
Right, turn the feet onto the Lord's testimonies. Right.
I made haste.
I made what?
I made haste.
Now I stood back.
I made
You have to
haste.
make haste. We have to be quick. Breathe.
And delayed not to keep thy
We
commandments.
can't delay to keep the Lord's commandments. The
That's
Lord's
right.
statutes and commandments for our own good. We have to meditate on the word. Let me get Joshua 1 and 8, 1 and 7 even. And James 1 and 22. Right? Look at this disrespect. Let's move straight through it. Disrespect.
He knew what he's
19,
doing.
verse 9. Wherewith shall a young man
People
cleanse his
always
way?
do that.
By taking heed thereof, according to thy word.
Right? So we have to take heed according to the Lord's word. Right? Right? We can't just listen. We can't be doers of the. Let me get that James 1 and 22. Finish it. Let me James.
James 1 and 22. Be ye doers of the word,
You hear that, brother?
and not hearers
We have to
only,
be doers of the word and not hearers only. Why?
deceiving your own self.
What?
Deceiving your own self.
Deceiving our own selves. I heard them at Israelite. I watched some of the camps, but that's it. I just ain't got around to it. Right? Because I used to be like that as well when I first come to the truth. Then I said, I got to get my stuff bit by bit. I've got to get it. But when you watch the videos, you must get edified and say, I need to get my pocket for you. I need to get my Bible.
So like,
Innit?
and don't when you watch it, when you know you're supposed to be doing something, don't it feel like they're talking to you?
Yeah.
You get me?
See me, from what I've took from this is my experience. I tried to clean it myself because I used to be like,
Wicked in the
I want to
word.
know. I used to rap out also. I used to money, everything was there. And then I just felt appalled and like dragging me out of that lifestyle. So I tried to clean up my way spiritually as much as that's why I was like, clean up my way spiritually. So
You're in the right place then, brother. You're in the right place. You got to stay in this now. Get around like-minded brethren and sisters, right? And keep the commandments for our good, right? You don't keep.
For if any be a hearer of the word,
So if any man's a hearer of the word
and not a doer,
and not a doer,
he is like a man unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass.
right?
For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way,
It's like you saw yourself in the mirror, you go your way and what?
and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he
And
was.
straight away forget what manner of man he was. Look in the mirror, you're going down the street and I forgot what he looked like. That's what it's like if you're a hearer of the word and not a doer. So you have to be a hearer of the word and not doers. You have to be doers of the word, so like it, not hearers only, right? Huh? Yeah.
Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily,
Right.
therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set
See that, brother?
in them to do evil.
Right. See that, brother? It's because we don't get punished straight away that man think they can stay in their sin. What you have to do, right? In righteousness, right? We know he's a dark skinned man. Do you want to get that? Right. Where are you from? Where your father from? I'm from Somalia. Somalia, okay. 1 second, brother, yeah? Let's get the revelation of Christ. Because everything has to be done decently and order. That's why.
Hold on. Did you say you think he's white?
He said Middle Eastern. He said Middle Eastern.
I don't think he's white. I think he's from the people where he originated from. He looks like
Okay, we're going to get it from the Bible, yeah? Let's get it.
There's nowhere near Middle Eastern, man.
Revelations. What?
Bring out, King. Bring out.
Listen to this. Somalia.
Yo,
Bring out anyway. Bring out anyway.
Listen to this. And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of
Now,
Man.
who's the Son of Man? The Son of Man. Who's the Son of Man?
there's no son of
Okay, who's the Son of Man?
I don't know.
Christ. Read.
One like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the
You see that?
foot,
And the garment down to his foot. The Son of Man and the garment down to his foot. Read.
and girt about his paps with a golden girdle.
Right? Yeah, the golden girdle one. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Is what?
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So listen, his head and his hairs were white like wool. Who has woolly hair? Who has woolly hair?
black.
Alright, that's one, yeah? That's one strike against him. Read.
There's some pieces of
Read on.
As white as snow,
As white as snow,
and his eyes were of a flame of
and
fire.
his eyes were the flame of fire. When the so-called black man drinks, how does his eyes go? Red, that's two. This man got blue eyes. Read on.
And his feet like unto fine
Now
brass.
what colour is brass? Brass. What colour is brass? What colour is brass? Brown, like a copper. You're going to Google what colour brass is? Okay, brass is brown, right? So Christ had feet like unto brass. Read.
As if they burnt in a furnace.
As if they burned in a furnace. Now if you take brass and burn it in a furnace, what colour is it going to turn?
black.
Black. So what colour was Christ? What colour was Christ? See, he can't admit it. He can't admit it.
This is Revelation chapter 2 and verse 18. And unto the people of the church in
Hey,
terrestrial
listen
Christ.
to this. Hey, brother in the green hoodie. Let him hear this. Let him hear this. Read.
These things saith the Son of God, who have his eyes like unto a flame of fire.
Right, he has
and
his eyes like unto a flame of fire,
and his feet like fine brass.
and his feet like fine brass. It's saying the same thing. It says in Revelation chapter 1, verse 13. Right? The feet like unto fine brass. What book was that? Revelation you read out? 2 and 18. Right? And we read Revelation 1 and 13. Bring it up.
Don't you? 10 and
So
5.
now you know. You're making your mind think now, innit?
Then I lifted up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a certain man clothed in linen,
A certain man clothed in linen.
whose loins were girded with fine gold of weavers.
Same girdle like it was saying in Revelation.
His body also was like a pearl,
Like a beryl, brown.
and his face as the appearance of lightning,
Face as the appearance of lightning. Right? Read.
and his eyes as lamps of fire,
His eyes of lamp of fire. Again, we reading the red eyes, right?
and his arms and his feet like a collar to polish brass.
Woo! His arms and his feet like the colour to polished brass. What colour is brass? Confounded. Right? So we're going to continue the word of the Lord, man.
Yes.
So brother in the green hoodie, don't worry about it. We're trying to edify you and wake you up. Right? He doesn't know. Right? He knows now. Right? So where is he at? Let me get the book of...
Even in book Matthew, it
Let me get
says,
the book of... Yeah, that's what one. Curses.
in book Matthew,
But our people get easily distracted with the other nation. Easily. Yeah, 15, Psalm 15. Easily distracted.
Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
Hey, brother. Are you listening, brother? We are to edify you, brother.
Get that taken away.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy
So the
God,
Lord said, if you want to listen unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
to observe to do all his commandments,
to observe to do all his commandments,
and his statutes which I command thee this
and
day,
his statutes which I command you this day,
that all these curses,
that all these what?
that all these curses,
And our people in Bromtown, how they living? How they living? Cursing it.
All of us on the whole earth, every Jamaican, black American,
We curse. The Israelites are cursed, right?
I'll sing it first hand.
First hand. So this is speaking to you, brother. Not these other nations. You, the Israelites, right? We curse.
right, we get Israel from you.
Right?
We get Israel.
We're the Israelites, the descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
How do you know that?
Curses. Read on. And let me edify my brother, man. We know we're the
and
Israelites.
curse shall thou be in the city.
Right. I know that. I'm telling him.
Yeah, but he's not for him. That's what it's only for the Israelites. It's not for him. He said he's into the Quran. Let him be into the Quran. I know. That's right. That's it. Simple. Right, read on.
Curse shall thou be in the city, and curse shall thou be in the field.
So we're going to be cursing the city and cursing the field. The only people that went through the curses were the Israelites, the so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Native Americans. The Lord said, curse that shall I be in the city. That only happened to the Israelites. Read.
Curse shall be thy basket and thy store.
And curse shall be thy basket and thy store. Brother, curse shall be thy basket and thy store. I know you heard it, but we're trying to read. So Lord, when you come back, I will see you out here with brothers with fringes on.
I was up there 2 days ago, so a young guy went through this.
All praise to the Most High. Where was that?
Took his email over.
Where was that? I was here. They spreading the word, yeah? And he had fringes on. And he had fringes on. All praise to the Most High, man. 19. How long? 2 days ago. The Lord willing, he can get with that brother, man, and find out what's going on, man, and get around like-minded people, man. Right? That's by himself, 19, 20-year-old, spreading the word, shaking the hand, man. By himself. You have to edify the people and get the scriptures. Right. Hey, so praise to the Most High, man. Right, so we're going to continue with the word of the Lord again. Let me get Deuteronomy 28:54.
Deuteronomy 28 and 54.
So brother, do you know him? No. Oh, you okay?
I know. And even